5 times on each side. Hello again, everybody. Just signed off work not too long ago. But it's raining. It's not raining too heavy though. It's like drizzling. And I happen to have the good luck of having a huge tree right above the area that I work out. So it's seemingly filtering out some of the water, at least for now. But I guess they will drop down the leaves and eventually get here. In any case, have been watching a lot of Mark Wildman today, so I have some ideas for some steel club movements that I want to try out, or complexes, or whatever. It's with all of this stuff, it's usually combination movements. So like there's, with the steel clubs, there's pullover, and then there is a side swing, but then you can combine both of them to get another exercise. So just something like that, just some stuff like that that I saw him do that I want to try out. And then pretty much the rest of the stuff I have here, probably some steel mace, and some kettlebell stuff. I definitely want to juggle today. The World Kettlebell Juggling Games is going on right now in Brooklyn, New York, and yeah, it might be in good spirit to juggle on the same day that the competition is going on. In any case, let's start off with the first set of movements. So I did 2 sets already. This is my 3rd set. Using my 35-pound club bell to first clean, then I'm going to, so the left hand's overhand, so I'm going to rotate towards the left side, do a pullover in this rotated position, swing, and come up and repeat. Going for 8. Switching sides. So with the rotation, there's a little bit of glute and core obliques involved. Then with the pullover, it's lats and shoulders. Oh, and the whole time you're handling it, the forearms get a good burn too. Supersetting that with heavy kettlebell suitcase deadlifts. So I'm using my 106-pound kettlebell for this. So I'm going to go for 8 each side. Switching sides. With suitcase deadlift, you definitely feel it a lot in the abs, because your abs have to stay very tight and engaged to compensate for the offset load. So yeah, doing these two movements as a superset for now. Probably going to do 2 more sets, maybe just 1 more. We'll see. But yeah, this is what's going on for now. So for the next set of movements, it's going to be another steel club combination to start. So I'm going to do a steel club clean to a pullover to a shield cast to a squat, press out, get up and repeat. Squatting with this and pressing it out requires a level of core and shoulder stability, which is good to train. Doing movements such as these where there's multiple muscle groups involved, I think is the ideal way to train. I think with a lot of quote-unquote traditional exercises, body parts are targeted individually rather than the whole body as a system. And what I think happens as a result is certain muscles tend to get stronger than the others just because of preference or whatever, and as a result you develop imbalances. I think by working the whole body as a system like this, it gives you more quote-unquote practical strength, if that makes sense. Did that 4 times on each side. Then with my 50-pound kettlebell, going to do a clean 2 shoulder presses and repeat that. Five times on each side. Full body movements also tend to raise the heart rate a lot more, and also like just in general, like the way I sequence the movements, there's a lot of supersets and stuff. So like even though it's a weight training workout, I'm moving at a decent pace throughout. Like my heart rate right now is at like 150. And so not only am I getting like strength training in, I'm also getting a level of cardiovascular conditioning. But yeah, this is what I'm doing for now. And then on to the next thing. So for what is probably going to be the last set of movements before I move into some kettlebell juggling. Starting off with the combination move again with the steel clubs. So I'm going to keep this close by because this is what I need. So using the 45-pound club, going heavy just to get my body working harder. So for the first 2 sets, this is my 4th set. So for the first 2 sets I used the 35-pound club, and for the last one I used the 45, and I'm going to use the 45 again for this. Just want to squeeze out a little bit more from my body, get it more acclimated to using heavy weight. In any case, starting off with the left hand overhand, clean, going to rotate one side, place the club on my shoulder, push, drop, come to the other side and do 2 squats. And repeat. I'm going to repeat this sequence 3 times on each side. Then switching to right hand overhand, I'm going to repeat it all over again. So this time turning towards the right. Was that 3 each side? I can't remember. Actually, I think this would be 3 each side. Yeah. So, after that, with the 25-pound mace, Going to do 5 360s. 5 shoulder presses. Repeating the other side. Five 360s again. But this time, moving into some squats. Going for 5. So yeah, this was the final set of exercises. Now I'm moving into some kettlebell juggling. Alright, on to some kettlebell juggling. I don't know if it's noticeable, but it's pretty dark. The sun sets a lot sooner, plus it's cloudy, rainy weather. It's actually still kind of drizzling. But yeah, on to some juggling. We'll chat in a little bit. Wow, that was going good. In any case, it's the World Kettlebell Juggling Games in Brooklyn, so if you guys search around for it, you should probably find it on Instagram or something. There's a few different competitions. One of them is freestyle juggling, then there's classical juggling, and they're all scored a little different. There are different rules behind each of them. But yeah, it's going to be the first games that's happened since I got into it. So definitely going to keep an eye out on what's going on. There are a lot of jugglers out there that do some really insane things with kettlebells, and much heavier ones too. There are people who do insane tricks with like 60-pound, I think some cases even 70-pound kettlebells, and it's just insane to watch. In any case, yeah, let's just keep going with this. Not bad. Handling heavy weights and then going into this makes me feel so much more in tune with the kettlebell for whatever reason. It feels like just throwing a ball around. Till you get tired though. Once you get tired, it feels as heavy as anything else. So one of the things that I'm not good at is like when I do a tap back, I have to catch it with the same hand, and I want to be able to catch it with the opposite hand. But we'll work on that later. Ah. Pretty good. I feel a lot more comfortable with it these days. Oh, that might be it. It's getting dark. Let's try for one more sequence. The light's dim and I can't really see. If I keep going, I'll probably hurt my fingers. I think I'm gonna go on a walk. So during my lunch hours, I did like 40 minutes of just steel mace swinging. So actually I'll just record some of that. So what I usually do is, with my 15-pound mace, I'll just kind of free flow for like 30 to 40 minutes. So just do stuff like that. Just kind of take, or just kind of move with the steel mace and see where it takes me. Just getting the body used to these movement patterns. It's kind of like kettlebell juggling, but I think it's like the consequences of like missing a swing and having like it doesn't really put you as much at risk of getting hurt or anything, versus with kettlebell juggling there's a good chance that you can jam your fingers on a bad flip but I do it because it's fun. You know, people train martial arts, people train or do skydiving knowing the risks. They do it because it's fun for them. So kettlebell juggling is something like that for me, where I understand that there's a risk of hurting the fingers or whatever, but it's fun for me to do, so I do it. But the steel mace swinging also is like this free flow. Steel mace swinging has a similar feel to it, in the sense that you're just kind of moving with weight and freestyling, seeing where it takes you. And because it's kind of just random and fun, you don't even realize that you're burning a ton of calories and working a lot of muscles that you aren't necessarily able to target while doing a regular workout. It also makes you like super coordinated. It makes you more fluid, because you have to move your body in all these awkward ways to control the weight. In any case, this is what I usually do during lunchtime for about 40 minutes or so that the sun's still out then and I can get some sunlight and also burn quite a bit of calories just by doing stuff like this. And once you get used to like a steel mace movement, you can keep doing this for quite some time without getting tired. I mean, like with anything, the more you do it, the better you get. So yeah, I could keep going on for a while, but that's the problem, it would be a while. In any case, that's all for today's video. Tomorrow's the weekend, so probably I'll get more sunlight and should be able to record a little bit more and do a different kind of workout perhaps. In any case, that's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.